Hello, this is Nero, the founder of Be Rare. Very good morning to those who are in Australia and this side of the world, and hello to the others. I know many people view my videos and then they comment and they send me messages asking about what I do. So because often people ask me about what I do, so I thought of like giving a brief intro again and just talk about the beauty of this therapy, and then beauty of the how important it is for us to really go through this and really understand the root causes. So as a soul activist, root cause therapist, how I became a game changer, it's really amazing, and how I help people to become a game changer is also an amazing journey. So I decided to keep this video very authentic, and then it's all about that how I experience stuff and how I go and through all these the full of this process, and there's nothing that I coach on where I cannot really experience by myself. So everything is I have gone through, and I have done the clearings and the fears and anything that that caused me to go into my next level of my mastery, and to become to who I am today because of this journey. So I teach based on that. I first experience myself and then I teach others, and I help others to overcome their issues and past traumas, depressions, anxieties. It's all about that how do you really look after yourself, in other words. So we mostly are reluctant to really invest on these things, our time, our knowledge, and also our money, the monetary value. We are pretty reluctant to invest on this because we cannot see these things in our from our naked eye. So because of that, we only consider, all right, so I think about it later, I can handle it, I am strong. And these are the inner chatter goes all the time in your mind when you are going through this kind of trauma, anxiety, depression, or you name it. There are a lot of stuff in there. So as a soul activist or as a root cause therapist, what I do is that I actually help you to come out of your burning sufferings, where you because sometimes your body really cries and you do not understand what's happening inside in your subtle body, and you keep trying to take pills, or you try to just sugarcoat in your physical body without really looking at what's happening in your inner body, like in your emotions, in your subtle body. So that makes really at the end what happen is it become really, it's like in a way that you are torturing your inner body and the subtle body, and then that'll end up in your physical body in a cancer mode, or any kind of like chronic disease or physical disability, or many things could happen. So it's very important we look after our subtle body. It's kind of like a silent killer if we do not look after it. Sometimes your inner mind, inner body, the subtle body cries and says, hello, I'm here, please look after me, please listen to me. But we ignore. We try to ignore and say, yeah, I'm strong, I can handle this, I can do this. So I'm actually keeping this very authentic to give my message to people who are out there, who wanted to really change, who wanted to become a game changer. And I know often women try to be very strong. I mean, like, I'm part of that too, but I have come across in a different way, letting things go and creating the environment, creating within you that how you handle yourself is the most important thing. So as a soul activist, or as a root cause therapist, what I do is that I look into your inner emotions, and look into your feelings, and then see where the blockages comes from. And then because sometimes even without your intention, your body screams, but which we do not hear because we are so disconnected with our body, subtle body. So we go through the root cause and we try to find out what's blocking in you, why you are going through this suffering. Sometimes the people comes to me saying that I wanted to go into next level in my career. I want to step up on the business. I do wanted to visualize this. I wanted to it's all about I want this and that, but never take any actions on this. So in my journey, I go through the emotional clearing process, and I go through the goal settings. We use the word goal settings. It's all about that. How do you invest your time and energy and the knowledge to achieve and fulfill what you really want to achieve? And so it's a process of it's a scientific process that we go through, and then looking after your mighty mission, and then we create the proper time frames to achieve it. But it's not just doing only one side of it. I look after the end-to-end process, because it's kind of like, if you do not treat the root, it will pop up again. Throughout the journey, you will lose the attraction, you will lose the momentum, and you will go back to your step one. So it is important we create the environment, we clean the path. If we have gravel, and then if we're going in a gravel path, and if we have a lot of blockages in this path, we have to remove this junk. Then only the path is smoother for us to maintain the focus, for us to give the 100% fullest attention, and to achieve and fulfill what you really want to. And it's not a simple thing. You cannot achieve it in overnight. But it is a process, it's a journey that I walk with my clients and help them to come out of the fears, anxieties, depressions, and to become a game changer, become a great leader, become a great entrepreneur, great mother, or maybe anything that you really wanted to. But I mostly work with corporate world as well as the small business owners who really wanted to change their lives become a game changer. And at the same time, so I always say that how do you define your happiness? It's all about that. So if you really, like, you out there, like, you look after your physical body, but inside, if your inner soul, if it's crying, is there any happiness? That's the root cause, and that's the thing that we really need to look after, and that is what we really need to think of. Are we really happy? What are we trying to achieve? What is the purpose of this life? Why I am here, and what I need to achieve? And am I really going in the correct path? What's blocking me? All these who, what, when, where, why. So all these questions comes when you're going through this process, and it's actually look inside rather look outside. And I often says, everything created in this world, it's first created in your mind's eye. So your thoughts are very important. You think first, then you create it outside. So it happens twice. So when you think, you become. What you think, you become. Whether you whatever you want or not, your brain doesn't know, universe doesn't know. So I work on that, and I always help people to really want what they really wanted to achieve. And then I could say that it's about that, not really like really going in a rigorous or really harsh way, but we go in a very subtle journey and changing even without knowing that we are changing. But it's a beautiful transition throughout this journey that we go through together, and we enrich each other's, and we create that environment to fulfill our ultimate desires. So that's all about me, and I hope that you get a few idea about what I do and how I help. If you're one of them who wanted to change and who wanted to become a game changer, really looking for something to change and looking to change within you first, then sugarcoating outside in physicality, give me a call, and happy to talk to you. Until then, bye for now.